Hey guys, today I want to talk about an analogy that we use in the office called the stress bucket. This analogy helps us describe why it's so important to identify the stressors that you're dealing with, as well as find ways to manage and cope with all three different stressors: physical, chemical, and emotional. Each and every one of us are bombarded with stressors throughout the day. But why is it that we could take a group of people and take them outside, and depending on the season, some of them may be allergic to the pollen and some not? Why is it that you could have somebody that's great at speaking in front of a crowd, but another person crumble at the thought of it? Or why can one person run for miles and miles and miles, and another person get knee pain just standing up out of their chair? You see, all of these are stressors on the body, but it's not these stressors that cause symptoms. It's the body's inability to adapt to these stressors that causes symptoms. Now let's talk about the stress bucket as an analogy to think about stress. So each and every one of us have a different sized bucket representing our capacity to cope with stress. We all live under a leaky stress tap that drips water into our bucket, representing the physical, chemical, and emotional stressors we have. We also have 3 drains at the bottom of our bucket representing our ability to release and manage each of those types of stress. If we are dealt with more stress than we are able to handle through the drain, our bucket will start to fill up. Depending on the size of our bucket, it may fill up faster than others. If it fills all the way up and overflows, then that overflow is what we are going to call symptoms. Those symptoms could be aches and pains, or things like digestive issues, anxiety, or maybe even headaches. We need to try and keep that bucket from overflowing by decreasing the stress coming in or releasing stress through the drain. Now, it's important to understand that we need to find a way to manage each type of those stresses. You could have somebody that's really good at managing their physical stress, but then they have their chemical or mental stress building up. Each type of stress can cause our bucket to overflow. Now, where does chiropractic come into all this? Now, not only does chiropractic make it to where we're better adaptable and we can adapt to these stressors and push them through the drain a little bit faster, but it also gives us a bigger bucket so that we can handle more stress without overflowing.